The Story of Em and Lynn. Hey everyone, Templar74 here with another video, and today's video is going to be a review for the latest episode of Sword Art Alternative Gun Gale Online, Episode 3, Fan Letter. And I gotta be honest with you guys, this episode was one of those episodes where you get more questions than answers, but overall it was a very enjoyable episode in my opinion. So without further ado, let's talk about the actual episode. So like I said in the intro, this episode is pretty much the story of how Em and Lynn met one another. The episode starts off back at the saloon with Pitto and Lynn, and Pitto is explaining Squad Jam to Lynn. And it's actually funny because at first Lynn actually confuses the name Squad Jam with Squid Jam, which is like this unappetizing squid paste. And I know, I don't particularly have a weak stomach, but I gotta be honest with you guys, even the thought of that is making me throw up. But anyway, I digress on that. We join Pitto and Lynn. They're now in the cave. They're working on a monster trap together. And that's where Pitto reveals the prior tournament, the one that preceded this whole Squad Jam tournament, and it was called Bullet of Bullets. It was a player versus player tournament in Gun Gale Online, and Pitto actually competed in this tournament and got third place only because a sniper had taken her out. So she said it really wasn't fair, but yeah, Bullet of Bullets was a 30-player prelimination tournament to see who was the best and strongest player in Gun Gale Online, and Pitto thought it was a blast even though that she got eliminated by a sniper. And we also learned that Bullet of Bullets was watched by this mysterious author and gun fanatic, that so much so that he had wrote Zaskar, the company that runs and created Gun Gale Online, and encouraged them to hold a team battle royale in this style, with him sponsoring it, much to Lynn's amazement. And also Lynn questions Pitto about this author, because the way Pitto talked about him, Lynn basically is like, do you have a grudge on this guy? Because of just how Pitto spoke about him, but Pitto assures, nope, nothing like that. But we then go on. Pitto pushes Lynn to participate in this tournament, with Lynn initially under the impression that it'd be those two, Pitto and Lynn, together, but Pitto has to break it to her that she can't participate in this tournament because she has to go to her best friend's wedding, but tells Lynn that she has the perfect partner in mind for her and praises him in a way that makes Lynn very curious about him. So hearing Lynn say that she has nothing going on, like I said before, Pitto registers her and basically won't take no for an answer. Pitto then asks Lynn if she was depressed in real life about something, and to put it in layman's terms, deduces that Lynn is here to escape reality and blow off some steam, which is emphasized as they blow a monster away together. We then go back to the real world with Lynn, or at this point Karen, who is chatting with her friend and VR veteran, virtual reality game veteran, what her thoughts on her participation were, to which her friend tells her that if she thinks it's fun, go ahead and do it. But their attention turns back to Elsa's concert. This Elsa, of course, is that big pop star that they wanted to go to the concert to, and basically their attention turns back to that because Squad Jam will take place on the same day as that tournament. So basically Karen is like, if we can get tickets to this tournament, I'm going to say no, but if we can't get the tickets, I'll go ahead and participate. So if she can get the tickets, she'll participate. If she can't, she will participate, basically. But yeah, we go through all that, and we then join Karen, who is reviewing the rules for Squad Jam later that night, and they're pretty basic. Teams of 6, last one standing wins. You can use any weapon in your possession. You can use any vehicles you find in the game. And a rule that is different from the original Battle of Bullets tournament is that if you die in Squad Jam, the corpse will remain on the field for 10 minutes, which, if you guys remember, that was how Lynn was able to help wipe out this team of pros in the first episode. But we then transition back to the saloon later on in Gun Gale Online. Pitto and Lynn are meeting there. Of course, the saloon is their meeting place, where they go over the rules as they wait for Lynn's new partner to arrive. And Pitto explains that she asked him to take care of something for her in real life, so they'd have to wait. And this is kind of piquing Lynn's curiosity, because now she's wondering if Pitto knows this guy in real life. Is this mystery player her boyfriend, her husband, her lover, her father, her son, etc.? And basically they're wondering, Lynn is just wondering, who are these people? But as this is going on through Lynn's head, Pitto then reviews the highlights of the rules with the satellite scan, communications between teammates, team makeup, etc. And of course, Pitto then declares Lynn their team leader. But it's at that point that M arrives and is scolded by Pitto as she takes her leave. And we transition to M and Lynn going through a team building exercise, or in reality, M evaluating Lynn. And he also introduces Lynn to his battling style, fighting at a distance with an M14 Enhanced Battle Rifle, or EBR, an old gun. And this has nothing to do with the episode, but I'm just going to fill you guys in because the M14 is an actual physical weapon in real life. It is an American rifle, and actually the M14 was the main rifle for the U.S. Marine Corps right before Vietnam happened, and even during the early years of the Vietnam War. That is what just about every U.S. Marine and infantryman had at the time, was an M14, and of course it was phased out by the M16 later on during the Vietnam War. But it was a really popular gun. It still is here in the United States because you can get them for next to nothing at Army surplus, and they're still a very popular rifle here even today. They're great at long distance, and they're old school, but they're reliable. They're not like the fancy new things today, but they are a very capable rifle, a very good rifle, and yeah. So anyway, that's the whole M14 thing, a real weapon in real life. It's American made, and so we get introduced to all that, and we then go back to the real world later that day where Karen is writing a fan letter to Elsa, the pop star again, thanking her for her music, telling her how it helped her, basically telling this Elsa character a bit about herself, a bit about Lynn, and how she's able to move on and become the Pink Devil, essentially, in Gun Gale Online because of her music. I know it was kind of weird to me, and it was kind of weird as I wrote this out, how that sounded, but that's pretty much how that's portrayed in the episode, although it's not done quite as bluntly and so probably not quite as creepily. Is creepily even a word? I don't know. But anyway, it's not as creepy in the episode as I just made it sound. I digress on the whole creepily thing. I'm going to have to check Webster after the fact, although I'm pretty sure it's not a word. But anyway, after all this, we see Karen drop the letter in the mail as we go on to the end of the episode, where basically it's a repeat of the beginning of episode 1, where Squad Jam is about to get underway. And of course, we see M there saying, "Couldn't score a ticket, huh?" And Lynn's like, "Let's do this." And that's where the episode leaves off. So like I said, one of those episodes where you get more questions than answers, and even in the episode portrayed, Lynn is like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Who's this Pitto character? Who's this M character? They know each other in real life. What's the deal between these two? What's that big pack that M is carrying around? I forgot to mention that, and I can't believe I did. Yeah, Lynn actually even wonders about that in the actual episode. But I digress on that whole point. Before I ramble on too much longer, like I said, an episode where you get more questions and answers, a really good episode in my opinion, and I'm looking forward to next week's episode, as I'm pretty sure now that we got introduced to Pitto and M, and now we actually know why Lynn is participating in the Squad Jam tournament now. I'm pretty sure that we're going to get back to the continuation of episode 1 next episode, but I could be wrong, I could be right, who knows. Anyway, with all that being said, great episode in my opinion. In the comments section down below, let me know what you guys thought of this week's episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Did you think it was just there? What were your thoughts about it? What are your thoughts on the next episode? What do you think we're going to see next? What are some of your theories on Pitto and M? How do they fit together? Just let me know what your guys' thoughts are about all this in the comments section down below, because as always, I enjoy hearing from you. All right, everyone. As always, Templar74 signing off. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll talk to you all next time. Goodbye, everybody.